Hey folks, Matt from artoftheimage.com. Exciting day today here at Art of the Image. We have the UWP-V1 from Sony. It's a wireless lav mic receiver system, professional system in the sense of really good sound quality, really good build quality, of a level that you'll see even the networks using, the major networks. The really nice thing about these is I have some older Sony. I can't remember the designation. I'll try and look it up, put it below for you. They weren't very expensive. They may have been $100 or something at Amazon, and not very good quality, not very good build quality, not very good sound quality. To the point where they've been sitting in my drawer. I don't use them. These MSRP $5.99, I think. They brought out a new one now, a UWP-D11. The difference is it encompasses more frequencies. We'll talk about that in a minute. Those are now $5.99. These were on for $4.69, I think I got them for. So really good deal there. And basically, what we got is that's the box, and we have two units. This is the main setup here for this UWP-V1 system. So you've got your transmitter, which is your body pack, goes on you, clip it to your shirt, your lapel, whatever, and your receiver unit. Now, before I get too far, show you what else was in the box. They give you an XLR cord, so you can actually patch into an XLR connection for recording, like if you were recording into a Zoom H4. For instance, right now this mic, this XLR mic, is going into a Zoom H4, and then I sync it in post for video. Really detailed. Let me see if can't tell if that's reflecting too much light or not. Manual. I started reading into this, and there's a lot of nitty gritty in here, which is good because there's a lot of settings you can change, a lot of channel settings if you're having trouble with frequencies in your area. But I should tell you that these are pretty much plug and play right out of the box. Yes, there's lots of stuff you can learn in here to figure out if you're having trouble or you need to finesse things. But basically, I put batteries in these, plugged them in, set them up, did some initial tests, and they work just fine. So you probably don't even have to touch them, which is what I'd heard from a lot of other people. There is a Sony software disk. I'm assuming that's, it's a wireless microphone package. It's probably some type of sound software. It included a hot shoe adapter mount. So if you wanted to have this on your camera. And they do have, it came with the two belt clips as well, which one I've installed, the other one I still need to. So what we have here then essentially, for those of you that don't really know a lot about wireless lavs, here's your body pack. So this would clip onto your belt down here or wherever you want to put it. And then what you've got is your little mini wireless lav mic. Well, it's corded to the wireless transmitter. So you'd run this up your shirt or under your lapel, whatnot. These are very nicely made. This is the receiver with the cord there. Plugs into your camera or your recording equipment. Depends what you're using to record. The easiest thing to do is plug it straight into your camera, check your levels, and then you will be able to just have this go straight into your camera as your sound quality. Very nicely made units, I have to say. My first impression when I opened them was they were like, wow, they're almost like military grade. Very nice clamshell packaging in the box, so no damage or anything from shipping, and these ship from the United States to Canada to me, and no problems. Just really nice metal construction. Receivers seem very, or the antennas, I should say, seem very solid, very decent. The connections for the lav mic and for the plug-in cord to your camera is like, I guess that's an 1/8 inch, I think it is. Your standard headphone size jack that would go into your iPhone or an iPod or something like that. So it plugs in, but then it has a screw lock on it, which is really nice because you don't have to worry about it getting knocked out while you're recording or whatnot. Really nice quality metal construction on these. The buttons have a nice fit and finish, touch, tactile feel to them. The AA battery compartment, really nice build quality on that as well. Seems like it's just overall very nicely made unit, very solid. As I said, when I first opened it, I got the impression almost that it was like military grade build, and certainly that's in comparison to my other Sonys, which are plastic ones. And the receiver, same thing, very nice, solid build on the connections for the antennas. The antennas on here have swivels on them. Same type of locking mechanism for the wire that goes into the camera. Same type of battery compartment on here, and just an overall really solid feel to the build. So we're really excited to get these into use here at Art of the Image. Still going to be using my XLR mic for situations like this where we're right in the studio here. But these wireless lav mic setup will allow us to go out in the field, out on location, do more shoots and things like that for you, and bring you really good quality sound to the whole video. A lot of times the sound is almost more important than the video. I'm not going to say it is more important, but it's probably equally important. You can have a little less video quality, and if people are hearing really good sound and the audio, they're not really noticing as much if the video quality itself is slipping. It's just very important to have good sound, for sure, and that's why I wanted these better quality lav mics for different situations where I can get out of the studio and do more on location shooting, show you how I'm doing a shoot of whatever I'm shooting, you know, some models, or if I'm outdoors and doing a portrait session, anything like that. So stay tuned, because what I'll show you next is the sound differences. I'll show you what the camera is recording. I'll show you what you would have gotten heard off of this, which is what you're hearing right now, the XLR mic into a Zoom 4. And then I'll show you what the lav mics sound like plugged directly into the camera. So that'll give you an idea of what you can expect for sound. And I'm just using my D5200 here today, so you'll get an idea what you can get from sound from, you know, not a super high-end camera, but a decent camera for video. So stay tuned. We'll be back soon with that. We'll be back soon with some new videos, some new articles. We'll keep you up to date with what's going on in the world of photography, videography, and technology right here at artoftheimage.com. Thanks a lot, folks.